Dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun 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 dun. All right. Let's talk about Over Your Dead Body. Two spouses head to a secluded cabin to save their marriage. Turns out the only thing they agree on is that the other one needs to die. Die. The good. Jason and Samara are a perfect pairing after they are not being a perfect pairing. It'll make sense. The plot does a brilliant job of building out both characters' motivations. Jorma paints their shared life as so suffocating and bleak that you almost understand why murder starts to feel like a reasonable exit strategy. But once the audience accepts this and begins to root for one or the other, it takes an even crazier turn that will have you conflicted on who you're actually cheering for. And I think this is kind of a brilliant turn to make sure that both Jason and Samara have a good amount of time to bounce off of each other when it comes to their comedy, when it comes to their style of communication, and even just seeing how brilliant both of them are in comedy, which brings me exactly to my next point. Josh, you're brilliant. The blend of outlandish comedy with gruesome body graphics keeps your attention, forces your attention. This movie is hilarious and grotesque in equal measure, and the two genres dance together better than they have any right to. Segel's reactions and Weaving's razor-sharp retorts delivered in full Australian fire. Delivered in full Australian fire? Fire? It's pretty close, right? I don't know if I'm ever doing a good job. It does not sound good as I'm saying things. Fire. Australian. Nope. Keep you laughing right up until someone's face gets caved in or a shotgun finds its way into someone's midsection. It's the kind of film that makes you laugh and wince in the same breath, and you wouldn't have it any other way. While it does have this kind of, trying to figure out what the comedy is, or maybe even kind of this self-awareness knowing that it is a comedy, and that you're saying certain things or doing something as far as the shot choices or reactions you have. Regardless, it still feels like it's like lived in within that world. It's kind of the same thing that, all the Lonely Island guys have, where they're very self-aware of their genres and kind of in that less of the fourth wall breaking, but more of the, I know how to make this funny, so f***ing laugh type of thing. And Jorma knows what's funny, and you just have to deal with it. Or is it Jorma? Am I just saying, f*** it, whatever. His understanding of pacing and direction is actually something that took me back, since my expectation was something like MacGruber or Popstar. And while both seemingly know they're a comedy, as meta as that sounds, he uses that awareness and carefully brings it into this plot by playing to the actor's strengths and the timing of the edit. That's all I gotta say about that. The bad. It really starts off slow. A very slow walk. Stumbling, even. While it does click eventually, I'm afraid that some would check out by then. The structure and editing rhythm are genuinely impressive once the film finds its footing. But the first act feels like Jorma still deciding what kind of movie he's making, the cast warming up like it's day one of rehearsal, unsure of the tempo they're supposed to be playing at. And I'm only saying this within the first 15 minutes because you are being taken on the same ride as maybe the filmmakers are, where maybe you don't know which is supposed to be the funny part, or maybe you don't know if this is supposed to be that serious. It's really until, kind of the interactions between, Segel and Weaving, which surprisingly takes a lot longer than you'd think. Overall, I'll say it. I loved this. And not because one of my favorite actors is in it. I'm going to stop praising her talent because now it's becoming kind of overwhelming and weird for me. Over Your Dead Body is surprising, laugh out loud experience that is shocking and worth your time. Go see it, idiot. Or not idiot, I respect you. I respect you.
That is honestly so fucked up.
What did you think? Were you as shocked as I was when it came to what you were actually watching? Or the fact that it was much gorier than maybe even what marketing is letting on to us as far as what the type of film it actually is? That was the shocking part, which I kind of liked. And then also, because, I apparently just love these type of movies when it's broken down into chapters or timelines. Jorma just uses these edits very cleverly, and then also uses it in a sense that doesn't make it boring as far as when something else is going to happen or when something does happen and then trying to explain it. How do you say that? Australian. It's very funny. It's a laugh. A laugh, you damn wit. The laugh. Have a laugh. Have a chat. I don't know. My only exposure to Australians is, every actor and Love Island. No. Sorry.